time to grow with the SEO Queen. Receive the perfect leads like never before. No traffic is gonna explode. It's time to grow.
Welcome to the SEO Queen Tech Show, a podcast to help you get more credibility, visibility, and profitability through inspiration, technology, and marketing insight. This podcast is for professionals and entrepreneurs who are looking to get more customers, clients, and patients on Bashani Radio, iHeartRadio, and iTunes. Bashani Radio, always talking about everything from New York City. You can listen to the SEO Queen Tech Show on any mobile phone or tablet device. Also, as a thank you gift for listening to the SEO Queen Tech Show, you can go to SEOqueen.com and book a complimentary strategy session. Just go to SEOqueen.com and book a Reach More Clients Power session. So today's episode is all about the Reach More Clients Power Conference. So I am super excited because this conference is the first time that my company is hosting an in-person event, and I've been doing in-person events for pretty much all my life. Started out in the church, and as an undergrad at MIT, I organized so many different events, and finally, I took the advice of a friend and encourager, Dr. Dina Brown, and my coach, Mr. Benny Randall, and kind of got out of my comfort zone. And so we're going to be face to face this Saturday at the Long Beach Hilton. You can still purchase tickets now. All you got to do is go to SEOqueen.com/conference to purchase a in-person or a virtual ticket. So I'm really excited about this conference because it is really one of the things that the SEO Queen is doing to help empower and educate entrepreneurs so that they can get their share of the over 2 trillion searches that are happening online. Most product and service purchases start with a Google search, and only 9% of businesses are getting traffic. So, this is something that's really important. And, when I was growing up as a child, my father, I was at his graduation when he got his computer science degree, and I was, grew up as my parents were going through their technology careers. My father was a software developer, my mother a network administrator. And I even, on some summers, one summer, actually a couple of summers when I was an undergrad, I worked with my parents and doing network setup and cabling and setting up computers and all kinds of technology-based work. And, it really is amazing how a conversation that my father had with his mother as a teenager at his kitchen table kind of set all these things in motion, because I ended up going through school and graduating from Long Beach Poly, and then going to MIT, where I majored in information technology. And I've just been around computers all my life. So I wanted to share in this episode a little bit about, my inspiration for what I do as the SEO Queen, introduce you to Google and the possibilities, and talk about why attending this conference is so important. So, growing up, I was the first kid to turn in typed papers. I remember the software that my dad had us use is called PFS Write. So we use this software called PFS Write, and it was before Word and Microsoft and all of that. And so I was able to type up my I was able to type my papers and submit it. Yeah, so PFS Write, I had to look it up on Wikipedia. It's a word processor created by Software Publishing Corporation, published in 1983. It was released for IBM PC compatibles and the Apple II. It included word wrapping, spell checking, copy and paste. My father disabled the spell check. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, this is really interesting. PFS Write was announced in 1983. It was part of a family of products released by SPC under the PFS brand, the personal filing system. Yeah, this was in the 80s. Yeah, so that's what I grew up learning on. And so, as I went through my academic career and started to learn how to program in BASIC from my father, and started doing different experiments, I went to college, and that's where I built my first website, my freshman year at MIT. And there's just something about when I built my first website, to me, I thought it was pretty amazing that I could create this digital piece of content that anyone in the world with a browser, and at the time Netscape was the most popular browser, um, that anybody with a browser, they could see the content that I created and put out there. And I just thought that that was just fascinating and just so powerful. And as I was an undergrad and I began to be active in student government and organize protests in support of affirmative action and other things, and started to think about civil rights and other things, I realized that the internet is a great platform for uh, African American, Black owned businesses to get their content out to the masses. And so, really, SEO, I believe, is a game changer. And when you have a website that's fully optimized for all the ways that people are searching for your services, and you're able to come up for those search results, it's a really empowering and amazing um, opportunity. And it costs a fraction of the cost of TV or radio or billboard campaigns. And so, this is really, my inspiration. This is my thought process. When I graduated from college, there was talk of Google. And, it wasn't really until I started working for this small agency and I had to build their website and SEO department from scratch. And I did so in 2 years. And I really realized how much of a game changer SEO was. And I also realized that I wanted to do the service, perform the service, provide the services to businesses in a different way. One thing that a lot of SEO companies don't do is they don't have the workshops. They don't have their services that include one-on-one conversations. They don't make themselves available to talk to business owners. And most business owners, only about 30% of business owners as of February 2022 have an SEO strategy, which, for me, um, means that, SEO is a great competitive advantage. SEO is really a competitive advantage. And at the Reach More Clients Power Conference, I definitely wanted to talk about how to leverage SEO as a competitive advantage. So, you know, Google, for those who are not familiar with Google, is pretty much a, a website that it has. It's like a big file system, but I like to think of Google as the ultimate party host. Now, when you go to a party and you're introduced by the host to other guests, that gives you additional credibility. And as you're being introduced to other guests, you're able to make connections. And the thing is the best party guest knows every single person they invited to the party and knows everything, knows the interest, knows how, uh, knows what, knows how the guests can actually benefit from that connection. And so that's what Google is. Google knows what the visitors are looking for. And if you give Google enough information, Google will connect you with the ideal person uh, that is looking for what you are offering. So you really got to communicate clearly with Google. And so at the Reach More Clients Power Conference, we're going to be talking about how to leverage the free tools that Google has available. We're going to talk about strategy. We're going to talk about the buyer's journey. We're going to talk about uh, just different ways to uh, get more customer clients and revenue, and how to monetize your database, because everybody has a network. And so Jerlene Tatum will be talking about monetizing your database. Talisha Berry will be talking about how to acquire clients by publishing a book. And I am going to be talking about how to identify uh, all the things that you need to do to your website so that you can rank. I'm going to be starting with your buyer persona and also your key words. I have a website conversion plan and guide that I'm going to be going through step by step during the conference that I think is going to be pretty awesome. I already got my handouts printed out. Like, I have to tell you, I have been so focused on this conference because, when I've been planning this, I wanted people to come to the conference and leave with actionable steps. I wanted people to leave with actionable steps. I wanted people to be able to come, and I wanted them to be able to really be able to log into their website and take the information that they've strategized and thought through. I wanted them to take the information that they strategized and thought through during the conference and actually implement that. And so I'm really excited about just walking through, just those things, because I think that is one of the challenges for business owners. Like, if you're not um, if you're not comfortable with the tech, that's one issue. But the other issue is, how do you think about your business? And how do you think about your customers? And we're definitely going to be uh, delving deeper into that question, because it's so important. It's so important. So, my name is Zhe Scott, and you've been listening to the SEO Queen Tech Show, a podcast to help you get more credibility, visibility, and profitability through inspiration, technology, and marketing insight. This podcast is for professionals and entrepreneurs who are looking to get more customers, clients, and patients. Broadcast on Bashani Radio, iHeartRadio, and iTunes. Bashani Radio, always talking about everything from New York City. You can listen to the SEO Queen Tech Show on any mobile phone or tablet device. Also, as a thank you gift for listening to the SEO Queen Tech Show, you could go to SEO Queen and book a complimentary strategy session. Also, the SEO Queen Reach More Clients Power Conference is happening at the Long Beach Hilton, downtown Long Beach, this Saturday, July 23rd, 2022. from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Los Angeles time, Pacific Standard Time. Tickets are still available. You can go on the website to purchase. Again, this is Zhe Scott, the SEO Queen. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at zhe@seoqueen.com or text me at 617-475-0964. Again, that's 617-475-0964. And I'm really excited about this conference, and I hope you were able to understand why SEO is important and what you would get by attending the Reach More Clients Power Conference in person or virtually. Thank you so much and have a great day.